Hey y'all, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to sit down and just do a video because this is kind of like my diary in a weird way. I don't know. Anyways, I woke up this morning for the first time, at a relatively decent time. I think I got up at like 8:30 today and decided that I was going to do my devotion earlier and get through some things because I have some schoolwork that needs to be done. And I started with my devotion, listening to the word, of course, as soon as I woke up, and then going into my prayer time where I just felt like my heart was just broken for the nations, broken for people, broken for everything that is currently going on, the war, the hurting people, like just everything, right? So of course, I'm on fasting, and this is something that I like. I've always prayed, but I feel like in this time, in this season, there's more of an urgency too. And so, yeah, I just came out of my devotion time in prayer. And one of the things that I decided to do yesterday was that I would commit to starting to write. Now, writing is something that I've always loved and feared. It's something that always kept me, but also broke me at the same time. And I realized I developed, I don't know, a trauma relationship with writing. Like, writing is a place where I escape and that I feel free to be myself and speak my mind honestly. But I also realized that it wasn't a safe space when I was a kid. I had a diary and I had written my thoughts and concerns or whatever it was that I was jealous of somebody at that time or whatever. And my diary was broken into by that same person. And since then, I have had this fear of writing down my thoughts on paper because if it's up here, no one can, judge me or bully me for whatever I thought to be true. But I'm trying to grow and evolve in this season, so I decided to write today. And what I realized is writing is so therapeutic for me, but it also comes with a lot of pain. It also comes with the realization that, not everything is as happy as you want to remember it. You tend to block out a lot of trauma and pain um, when you're trying to escape certain things. You just force yourself to forget. But writing brings back to your recollection certain things that you would rather pretend did not happen or did not exist. Um, and it came with a lot of tears for me. It came with a lot of crying, a lot of confronting, different fears and anxieties that still reside within. Yeah, so, as I am going through this season and trying to wholeheartedly pursue peace, joy, happiness, forgiveness, strength, longevity, um, I know that for me, writing is a crucial part of that journey. And I don't know where you are or what you are doing and how you are expressing yourself and releasing past hurt and trauma in this season. But I pray that you're doing something that is truly going to give you that dividends. It's going to release you, release that pain, release that hurt, and, let it go. No longer are the days that I want to just escape and pretend like nothing happened or nothing, that I was unaffected by different scenarios and things that happened. It's time for confronting. It's time for healing. It's time for revealing. And with that, I wholeheartedly am going to try to remain consistent with my writing so that the healing can manifest, that the tears can be spilled, that healing can truly take place instead of holding them in my heart, because at one point I thought the only thing that I could hold on to was the pain and the trauma, and that is the only thing that remained consistent, that wouldn't leave. But I can no longer think that way. I can no longer act that way. I can no longer be that way, because I want my heart and my mind to be renewed in Christ. And so I need to do what is necessary in order to allow that change to come to the surface, allow healing to manifest, and digging out the infected parts of my soul that still reside. So I just want to encourage you to do the same, to reflect, to heal, to reveal, to uplift, to shift the conversation and the dialogue and the story that has been created to one that you are writing right now, to a place of peace and joy and happiness that truly reflects where you are either wanting to be or are. And I'm by no means an expert on anything, but I do know that holding on to and harboring hurt and resentment only leads to more harm and resentment for people that are in your life. And it forces you to build a wall around yourself of isolation that you think is protection, but is actually a prison. So, with that being said, I pray that you release your own shackles and set yourself free in the capacity that you can in this season, with whatever tools and mechanisms that you need in order to get there. That is my prayer for you today. So I pray that you will continue to remain blessed and faithful and in complete pursuit of your utmost healing, your utmost joy, your utmost peace and faith in Christ Jesus. That is my prayer for you. Have a wonderful, God-filled, God-blessed day. Peace.